The Steam Nextfest is an event during the summer where Steam gives developers a chance to show off their new games by providing demos for people to play. Today, I'll be ranking demos I played and will show off, in my humble opinion, the best and worst games to me, starting with Game Over. In only my humblest opinion, I could describe this game as the game that likes to break the fourth wall and failing, while simultaneously being a shitty 6-key rhythm game. No disrespect to the developer, but when I have more fun tormenting your mascot than playing the real game, it makes me raise questions. The lack of input with me pressing my keys, plus the fact that I don't have a keybinds menu, so I'm stuck pressing D, F, G, H, J, K for a 6-key rhythm game. It just feels absurd and almost lazy. I feel like that's like a given to have in a game that focuses on you pressing keys to a rhythm of a song. And don't let me get started with the songs. I feel like they're very lacking in punch and doesn't satisfy my brain whenever I hear them. All in all, paired with this annoying green mascot that I absolutely hate, which you'll see later on, I'll give the game a 2 out of 10. Just look at him. Fucking begging for me just to not quit the game. Well, maybe if your game wasn't so bad, I wouldn't have to quit it, but here we are now.
Are you good, Nick?
This game fucking sucks. I'm about to quit. I'm about to see this green fuck cry over me quitting. Bro. Fuck you! Get the fuck off my screen! Well, I guess it's on to the next one. Glyphica, a roguelike typing game, something I've never heard of, and executed well in my opinion. There are the type racing games, the typing.coms, but Glyphica is better than all of them, if I say so myself. My gameplay may be lackluster because I'm a shitty typer, but I do believe that this game is really good, and also gives kids a way to learn how to type better. And not even just for kids either. I really feel like it's just a general way for people to learn how to type better, and also gives you a lot of fun since you're playing a game at the same time. While yes, you are playing a game where you play the racing type game or typing.com, I do believe that this one is just better because of the fact that it's a roguelike, which, I mean, I don't play roguelikes myself often, but this was kind of fun, and for the limited time that I did play this, I will recommend it as a really good game, and for you all to give it a try. So, my final verdict on this game, Glyphica. What do I believe the score for Glyphica should be? With everything considered, I do believe it's not a game. It does kind of make the score a lot less than it probably would be if it was an actual game. But fuck the definitions. I believe this game is a 6 out of 10. And great for learning. That's about it. Bloodless, an action adventure focused on non-lethal combat, using parries and bare fist attacks. This game is fun, but it's not something I would personally pick up and play, but I do see its charm and appeal. The story is simple to follow, and the combat is very easy to pick up, and I can see how it can get more complicated down the line. While I do appreciate a more grounded system of combat, the dash parry gives the game a more unique feel compared to other action-adventure games, and I do believe it's worth checking out. Now, it's verdict time. Now, given everything I've said about this game, I'd have to give the score a 5 out of 10, mainly being that it's just not my type of game, but I can see the appeal and charm. You may be thinking, the typing game over this game? Yes, but doesn't mean that this game is bad, and I do believe everyone should give this game a try if they can. Stream or Die. This one is a little interesting. While I like the game concept, the uses of AI, which is plastered throughout the game, besides the voice acting to my knowledge, in which one of the characters has a temp robot voice, it seems very lifeless and kind of unmotivated to watch. It kind of makes me question how temporary that temp robot voice of that character will be, but I digress. The game follows a broke LA cringe fest streamer named Cage, who is trying to get better at streaming, or at least that's what I'm getting at from playing the game. You get to stream inside the game and play the new game called Wish, a new RPG. The game follows the pattern of modern Persona games with a calendar system, dating with a Tinder app, and much more. While the concept of the game is cool, as I mentioned earlier, the uses of AI throughout the entire game kind of makes this game useless, I guess would be a way to put it, and makes me yearn for someone to pick up this concept and do it way better. And I'm not looking at that YouTube streamer game from years back, because why would I? I don't know. I don't give it a rating. It deserves no rating. Please stop using AI for these type of things. It's not worth it. It takes people's jobs away. That's my main takeaway for this.
Let's look at the funk.
Parcel Corps, the game where you deliver packages in style. I appreciate this game for its current set of travel and tricks to pull while delivering packages. However, it is maybe because of how shitty I am at the game. I feel like there is something missing, or something just feels off about the game in general. Can I describe what's wrong with the game? Not really, but despite that, I still like the game and think if given a bit more time, it could be a flawless game to play. Usually I'm not so bad at games like this, but I don't understand why it was so hard for me to grasp the way everything works. But needless to say, this game is an 8 or a 7 out of 10. Whichever fits how I'm feeling today. Where do I even begin with this game? Ultimate Monkey Race. Essentially, it's Ultimate Chicken Horse, but worse. It has a bad camera system, shitty controls, all around. It's really just a giant clone that doesn't even compare to the original, the thing that it's actually cloning from. It's a disappointment, to say the least. Just a moment ago, I had a friend say, "Oh, this game was fun," but I just played and kept having a even worse day, really. I don't know. It isn't good. It feels clunky. It doesn't meet the mark of a good game. Typically what I would make out to be a good game, I guess. You can try it if you want to, but I'm just saying, Ultimate Chicken Horse is right there. Maybe even might cost a little bit less money. Who knows? I wouldn't know, but I'm hypothesizing here. I'm just saying. Overall, 1 out of 10. Taxi Rush. Just as a preface, I didn't get to / never played Crazy Taxi before. However, I would still argue that it's better than this game. The driving feels whack, and I don't like the design of anything really. Art direction feels very numb. It feels like a lifeless remake, yet it's trying to technically be its own thing, and that's no good. I can only describe this game as a lazy, poorly executed catastrophe. I guess that's a great way to put it. I can't wait for Sega to drop the new Crazy Taxi though, because 100% gonna be better than this game. 1 out of 10. Sworn. It's like Hades, but multiplayer, which sounds cool at first, but I really don't like it as much as I thought I would. The weapons aren't really all that, and especially the fists, because they suck ass. Plus, I don't really like how there's multiple classes, so certain weapons are locked behind them, because it's not like that in Hades. You kind of like have everything, but in this game everything's locked behind classes and shit. It could be because I was playing at like 2 or 3 a.m., but I'm just not a fan, and I do believe if you're a diehard Hades fan, you would enjoy this game with your diehard Hades fan friends. Me personally though, 4 out of 10. Now, let's get into the peak of the Steam Nextfest for me.
Guess who's about to see the demise? Your time is coming, your season's arise. Close enough to hear every heartbeat on the rise. I'm the reason that you're leaving your life.
Red Snow. The only words I can use to describe this game is a Tony Hawk / Bomb Rush X movement game that allows you to kill other people while snowboarding down a track. If that doesn't sound fun to you, then you're probably fucking lame. Simple and effective. It makes for a fun game to play when you're bored or when you let off some steam. I enjoyed the character's dialogue while writing, and enjoyed the gunplay that allowed me to mow down a bunch of penguins, which is odd, but you know, video games and stuff. This all led into the overall enjoyment of the game to me, which lends it to get a 7 out of 10. Demonschool, one of the true highlights of this Nextfest. A tactical RPG, which is something I usually don't play, but the game makes you want to experience more of them. The sprite work, the feeling of life in the characters, even for a demo. The vibe of the places that you get to explore, and yes, fishing. It all meshes together well, and I can see myself buying the full game when it comes out. I actually want to know more about these characters and more about the overall story and delve deep into the relationships these characters have. I noticed Persona-esque things like the day-to-day progression, but besides that, it doesn't really feel like any other game I've played, which is refreshing. And it's better than Bravely Default, so that's another plus. 8 out of 10. And for our finale, Rabbit! You're such a bitch. What the fuck? No! Wait, oh my. Falling up to the voice that doesn't clean. Besides that one. Besides that one.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to clean up the blood in the shit.
What? Here didn't even do anything. I just died from its aura. No, my god. Goblin Cleanup. Who would have thought a game like this would have been so much fun? You go into a dungeon that past dungeon explorers went into, clean up their mess, and replenish it back to its original state, and do it all over again like a cycle. It's a silly ass game where your friends who like the troll will thrive the best in. Grab mimics and eat your fellow cleaners, turn on traps and kill them as well. It's got it all, and when there's no chaos, it can also be very relaxing and challenging as well. My friends and I pretty much agree that this game is definitely the winner of the Nextfest. That's only counting the games that we played as a whole, and we'll consider getting it. It's fun for the entire family, if you don't mind having your little brothers and sisters seeing you explode into a bunch of parts because they decided to pick up a minigun and just get a little too close. Overall verdict, 9 out of 10. Hey. I don't want to ramble too long at the end of the video, but just hoping that you guys enjoyed it. This Nextfest was odd. It was very weird, random. There were a couple of games I played I didn't want to show because either I felt like they wouldn't make good for the video, or it would take too much time editing because there were too many like explicit things shown. I don't want to get into that though. What else do people normally say at the end of videos? Oh, I guess this is my first commentary, reaction, thoughts. I guess I don't know how to put this video into words, but if you enjoy my rambling, I appreciate it. Don't want to keep going, so I guess I'll end it off with hope you're having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter who you are. And I'll get out of here. So, thank you.